Hi, my name is Graeme Schofield and I am the Geography subject lead here at Oak National Academy. Here I'm giving you an overview of our Geography curriculum, which includes our fully resourced primary curriculum sequence, as well as our secondary curriculum sequence, which will be gradually released over the course of this academic year. Now, to bring this curriculum to life, we are working with two expert partners. The Geographical Association, who we've worked with on our primary and Key Stage 3 curriculum, as well as Geography Southwest, who we are collaborating with on our Key Stage 4 Geography curriculum. We work really hard to put together an inspiring, coherent and sequenced curriculum with a real range of topics, from cities and globalisation to forest biomes and coasts. It's really important to think about where we want to study around the world. Now, in all our topics, be it rivers or cities, we have case studies and examples where pupils get to study about places around the world. But we've also incorporated in our curriculum regional studies, where we look at places across a unit in a lot more detail. Our varied regional studies look at all parts of the world, focusing primarily on places in Europe and Americas in our primary curriculum. So we look at places like northern Italy over a whole unit, whereas we focus on Africa, Asia and Oceania in our secondary curriculum. So we've got regional units there, such as India, China, Nigeria and the Middle East. This provides pupils with a deep knowledge of different places and helps to celebrate the rich diversity of experiences and perspectives that exist in places around the world. At Key Stage 4, teachers and pupils can select a pathway aligned to the most frequently used exam board specifications for GCSE Geography, AQA or EdXL-B. Within the curriculum content, we look at the broader region of Indonesia. We also look at Jakarta as an example of a global city, so we get to explore that Southeast Asian region in real depth. So across the curriculum, we have ensured that pupils have a breadth of place knowledge from across the world and study place in the depth required for pupils to avoid single-story narratives of people and places. Our geography curriculum addresses a number of concerns identified in the most recent Ofsted report. Topics are carefully planned to ensure progression as pupils move through the curriculum with fieldwork integrated from Year 1 to Year 11. Also, the use of geographic information systems, GIS, is integrated across the curriculum so that pupils understand its power as a tool of geographical analysis and can use different GIS applications to visualise and interpret spatial patterns. It's really important that we connect pupils' learning between the topics we cover through various units. We do this through the use of threads. These threads help connect units, but also help pupils make sense of those broader key concepts that underpin geography. So, for example, our sustainability and climate change thread can be seen in topics all the way across our curriculum. At Key Stage 3, we teach the science of climate change in our Weather and Climate unit in Year 7. However, we then return to climate change in the majority of the units that follow. For example, when we teach about coasts, we explain how climate change is influencing and impacting our coastal environments. Similarly, when we come to forest biomes, we explain how climate change affects forests around the world, but also how forest biomes can affect climate change. We also study climate change when we look at regional studies, and we think about how it's affecting places like Nigeria and India and what that means for their future. We make sure that you have a fully resourced curriculum. So that's slide decks, quizzes, teacher videos, worksheets, and all these resources are entirely optional, they're all free, and they're all completely adaptable. This is really important in geography, where you want to make sure that you can fit something to your local context. So what do our resources look like? Well, in geography, we use maps, illustrations, and images to break down tricky concepts so that pupils can understand geographical processes and apply them across the curriculum. We also make sure that if we've got something which is really difficult to navigate, such as geographic information systems, we use video modelling to take pupils through it step by step, so that they can feel confident in its use. Within our lessons, we have practice tasks where pupils are asked to apply the knowledge and skills that they've learned. And importantly, because our resources are all adaptable, you can change our images, our maps and our illustrations to fit your local context and create bespoke fieldwork using our lessons. So whether you're an experienced teacher looking to refresh a scheme of work, or a non-specialist teacher looking for a comprehensive set of resources, we think we've got a curriculum with something for everyone. To find out more about some of the considerations behind our curricula and the research that informed them, take a look at the curriculum explainers on our website or download our curriculum plans to explore later.